Hello. Can you guys hear me? Question. Wow, this is awful. Huh. Huh. Wait. Can you guys hear me even? Okay, so here is what's happening currently. Actually, let me show you. Just so you can see my horrifying state currently. So, hello. Wow, it's not even like animating or anything. Holy shit. Wow. It's just like frozen. Oh. Mind you, it doesn't look like that on me. What the fuck? On my side, it doesn't look like that. Does this even work? This one does work, but it's not what I want. Holy shit. Hello. Wow. Wow. Now you can see me. The other thing is not working. I'm literally like recording my monitor right now because it's not working. It just, everything broke. Look at this. Do you know what that is? It's OBS crashing. Literally, OBS crashed. Right now. Currently, it's crashing. But I notice some functionality is active even when it crashes. Right? So I can stream it crash. As long as I don't say accept to that little like dialog box, I can stream. So I think I might just need to like cancel this stream. Because I don't think I can work with this. I think I'm going to have to like downgrade the version to the previous version, because holy shit. Like for example, see this. Look at this. What is this? Is this nonsense? This was not like this before. And there is like a lot of features missing here. For example, the thing I used to record my model before is not here. Ain't that lovely? Also, my chat is not working, right? You can actually see it. Actually, let me show it. Right here. This is supposed to be my chat. YouTube chat, right? So instead, I had to rely on an app that I'm using separately to rechat. Right here. And it's fine because I have like three of those, right? But this, look at this, it's just like completely blocked out. This is supposed to be chat. Right here. You figure out what's causing the lag? Let me guess, your sister is like streaming like movies in 4K. This is painful. But yeah, I don't think I can actually stream, unless you want me to stream without like... Actually, I don't even... It was YouTube chat? Wow. I don't even know if I can capture games with this setup. Holy shit. Can I even capture games with this error? Let me do a quick test. Hold on. Let's see, Terraria. Will this work? Oh, it actually captures. Oh, wow. But there is no chat, as you can tell. That's annoying. And my transitions don't work either. Ain't that lovely? Wow, my transitions are broken. Oh. Lovely. Yeah, I think I'm just going to like downgrade one level because... I updated OBS. That's what happened. At least that's the only change I made. I don't think... let me take you this till... Let me tell you this story, right? Hold on. You see, I was... Okay, so... And... Yeah, it doesn't trigger. I told you everything is broken. Come on. So... This is what happened. I will tell you a story to compensate for the lack of stream today. Will be the whole content of the stream. So, today, actually yesterday, someone came to me, right? From the family, obviously. From my noble family, right? So they come out to me and they go, hey, this female cousin of you wants you to lend her 50K because she wants to buy a car. And I'm like, the fuck? Why doesn't she ask like her parents? What the hell? 50K. And I'm like, what? Why me? Right? And they go, oh, it's because they wanted to like, they asked their parents, but they had already like bought them like an apartment or something. And they won't like agree to getting her like another car. And we know you have a shit ton of money. And I'm like, it's not my money. I'm the treasurer. I take care of the money. I pay the fucking employees. It's not my money. And they go, oh, no, not about that. I'm not talking about that. We know, aside from the money you have from the company, you have a lot of money extra. As in your own money. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm not paying for her car. Also, doesn't she have a car already? I'm pretty sure she has a car. If she just wants to like change it for the newest model, right? And I'm like, fuck off. Holy shit, these people. And then, obviously, I turned around and bought a 70K server to install at my home for the Terraria Calamity mod. Nee. And while I was like working on the server, right, I noticed, I was like, hey, I have this like incredibly powerful server, right? Couldn't I like implement something that is like home, that implements services on like my own home, right? So I went on a side quest of me like going, hey, how about I make my own YouTube or like Netflix that is like uniquely local to my home network, right? So I went and started programming and made my own like Netflix. I uploaded the episodes from a Chicarota to test, and it works so fucking well. You have no idea. Yes, I escalated into like me putting like hard drives on like this separate network as a storage, and I moved my music there and my images there. But it works so fucking well. And then after I like did this like whole like dance and song making this like server, I sit down on my living room going like, hell yeah, now I can watch anime that I have stored on the hard drives from anywhere in the house. So I sit down and I try to access the service, right? Because I put it as a public service within my network. And I realized something. My TV is not a smart TV, so I cannot actually like access my custom-made Netflix from any TV in my house, because I love repurposing like stuff I get, right? Monitors, TV, servers, whatever, right? So everything is really fucking old. And I cannot actually access it because the technology is too old. Also, this home server is pointless expenditure. Okay, you see. It is one thing. I lied. I didn't buy a 70k server. I just grabbed a random like laptop and shoved it in a corner in my house. I did have like 30 like hard drives that I use to make a little like homemade like database of like media, but it's not like a 70k server. I'm not that like crazy. Even I can tell that's like a really fucking huge overkill. Even I can tell that's much. So I was doing that, and now I have a server that I can access through SSH with my movies and anime. And mind you, I started that thinking about making the Terraria server. And yes, I noticed that. You are so lucky. I'm not so trigger happy with the timeouts or something. Oh, and I did something really funny. So there is this one app that I have that was discontinued, right? But I still had like the app working, right? And because I was doing that like crazy shit with the server, the app lost like login credentials. And when I tried to log back in, I discovered the developers have like published a new version and discontinued my version. So I could not longer log in because the endpoint for the app is no longer there, right? So I was like, shit. So I tried to like log in, and I was getting an error, 404, right? But I noticed the app was still waiting for like a response from the server. It didn't like crash or anything. It was just like timing out, right? So I was like, hey, what if I look up the URL for the next app version, like B3, right? So I looked for the URL, and I was like, hey, I see this thing is like when you log in, it tries to open the app, right? You remember when you log in and it shows up this page wants to call this app in your like PC, right? And I was like, ooh, what if I redirect that callback to the version that I have. So I went into the registry editor for my computer, changed the parameters, so where the thing was looking for the newest version pointed to the version I have. Right? So I opened the app, triggered the login, which got stuck with the 404, but it was still waiting for a response. Then I copy-pasted the login for the next version on the browser, and when it showed me the hey, let's open the app in your system, I clicked it, and it logs me in the version 2, because apparently the credentials for version 3 and version 2 are the same. Why did you spell login like that? Because my brains get fumbles sometimes. Yes, login. So yeah, I managed to trick their API to authenticate my old version, which is quite a success, I will say. I could have probably faked an endpoint, right? And used a kind of middleman attack to pose the what to call it, the response, but it was easier to have their own endpoint do it for me. Yeah. Yes, that's brave, indeed. And I also have Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Waterfox, and Tor, I believe it's called. Yeah. Weather, no, it's not enough. Also, that weather is wrong. Because I'm behind a VPN. Also, just so you know, I'm moving the server that I made to a different location, right? I'm not going to keep it on my home. Also, so the IP of my server is not my actual IP. Yeah, just in case. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to install the previous version, so obvious. Because apparently it broke everything. Yeah. Why do I have that? Because I cannot remove it. Fucking Windows? This thing right here is not me. That's a fucking useless feature of Windows. Yeah. For example, you see this mic right here? I don't want that. Every time I'm like, oh, I'm going to open Steam or something from the tray, I accidentally click that fucking mic and it destroys my setup. Yeah. Also, I have here my keyboards. my three keyboards. Yeah, which is another issue because when I want to change keyboard, it also can trip me. It's awful. Yeah. Anyways, I think I'm going to stop here. And I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm going to download the previous version. Because this OBS is frankly really fucking broken. Not gonna lie. Especially because it doesn't even have spout. That is the one thing I use for my model. You are blind? You also use when you manage remote? I need to like... Oh. Rip Ricardo. I also need to look up how to remove both the mic and the weather. I also want to remove this thing here, the multiple desktop thing, right? Because I don't use multiple desktops. I just have a shit ton of like windows and tabs. I really want to change that too. For the mic, like I said, dragging the mic into the... That's actually a really fucking good idea. Ah. Huh. Well, I need to do a lot of like nonsense. I need to create the Terraria server because I was too busy like fooling around with the Netflix I made. Actually, if you want to know what I did, I basically installed Linux server with Ubuntu into a computer. Then that computer, I install inside of it a Docker image with Jellyfin. And then I configure my whole network so it can be accessed from everywhere, right? And I plan to do the same with the Terraria server, basically. Yeah. Yeah, that way, if you somehow manage to get your hands on the content, you can just put it on your own, like, Netflix, right? At home, and you have nothing to worry about. Yeah. Anyways, okay. I want you all... Let me see if this is working. Did it break? Really? Shit. It broke. It broke. Shit. Shit. I thought it was working. Apparently it broke. Well, never mind then. I was going to say, hey, all of you move to Twitch and we will raid someone. No. That thing died. Shit. Okay, let us end this here today. I need to reinstall OBS again and do a lot of nonsensical stuff. So, thank you for coming. I apologize on behalf of OBS for ruining the stream for you. Yeah. I hope you find it somewhere in your heart, forgive them for the horrible thing. Yeah. By the way, OBS is still crashing, right? We are in the middle of a crash. I just never click the OK. Okay, good night. I'm going to click OK to this, so this whole thing comes crashing down. So let's see. Trigger and this stream. Okay, ready? This is going to crash. Ready? 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 3, 2, 1.